cities, it's kind of run down. At least the first couple, little bit that we saw. All right, you guys, we are on the 5th floor. Thankfully, there has been elevators so far in every place that we've gone to, but this is the little entranceway. And then here is the bathroom, toilet, nice big shower. And then washer, maybe dryer, but I'm not sure. I don't think I see dryer. Maybe dryer as well. Kitchenette with a skylight that can be closed. Nice, actually has an oven and a big fridge. This is more like a real kitchen in here. Not like the other places. This is a hangout living room. Skylight in the living room as well. And then dining area. The outside. Oh, I was like, it's open.
The windows are really clean.
Yeah, I know. I just bumped my hand into it.
I bumped my head into the other one.
No. It's pretty. And this is our bed where we're gonna sleep. And the other. It's very pretty views. We're like pretty much in the center. And that we're high, we are not gonna hear. We are not gonna hear everyone because we're on the 5th floor. We're pretty high. And it's a Saturday and we're like pretty much in the center. And it is dead quiet. Like there's a lot of, this is La Spezia, so it's a port city. And it looks like either a cruise just came in today because there's a lot of like, what are they? Tour people with like that follow like this tour guide. There's a lot of like older people following a tour guide. So there's a lot of people from Parma. We're like, oh, well, La Spezia is small. Like Parma, it's going to be calm. Like Parma was super calm. No, as soon as we got off the train, it was packed, like very packed, even more than Milan. I feel like it, but it's just probably, yeah, Milan is way bigger. I think it's just that there's a lot of ports coming in today and stuff, and cruise ships. But yeah, we're in our next city, but I wanted to add about Parma, about the weather and how people are dressed and stuff. So the weather was very nice. It was cool, and it was cool in the morning and at night, definitely like a light sweater. But what I've noticed a lot of what people are wearing, because jeans get too hot in the middle of the day, is they wear either like, I actually haven't seen much linen pants, but more like flowy pants on the bottom so it doesn't stick to your skin, because jeans was definitely way too hot. But like I can see them wearing like flowy long pants so you're good in the morning, you're not too cold, and by lunchtime, after lunch, it's still cool enough, like even though it's hot out, but you got flowy pants so it's a little breezy and your pants are not sticking to your skin. And definitely in Parma is not like Milan. Everyone is not super fancy dressed. Everyone has way more regular. I saw dresses and like much more variety. In Milan, it was like almost everyone wearing the same, like black, browns, magazine. Everyone's wearing like similar stuff, fancy. And in Parma was a lot of varieties. Yeah, well, they usually don't order it after 11. blended.
So, purple cacao. Oh, that seemed like it was vanilla ice cream with pieces of lemon strip. This seems like it was all that, but then blended. It's not better. Or equal either.
No, it's not good. No. The consistency, it's like too watery, not creamy. Give me the raspberry to try.
This tastes like something we would make. Very homey. Not as good either.
It's not bad, but yeah.
The seeds kind of.
Yeah. No, I would not leave from here, which I'm sure. All right, so we are here in La Spezia celebrating this guy. But sadly, we had a boat tour for the Cinque Terre, the 5 villages, but the sea today is quite rough, so they canceled our boat tour, and we just asked the ferry if they're going out there today, and they're like, nope, it's rough, you can check back again tomorrow. So if they don't open up tomorrow, then we'll just take the train and walk around at least 2 of the cities out of the 5. It is the weekend here. We ended up landing here on the weekend. Today's Saturday, and there is a lot of people out and about, families, and looks like probably a cruise ship came in because there's a lot of tourists with tours and like guides and walking like little sardines that don't know where they're going. And we are walking around pretending like we know where we're going. So walking around, enjoying this view.
Matching t-shirts. Grab a little flag before me. It's like, you know how when they do walks or runs, that's probably it, but it's not working. That's okay.
Ah. Yeah. Closing up for nap time.
Ma lui è tuo cugino,
I would like to take that little
Never get off of it.
unless I have a very good elevator, I guess.
Oh, wow.
So there's probably like a huge, super fancy, expensive one out there. These stairs, but going down, but on a bicycle, so much fun. Also, almost impossible to stop and not crash into that. saw the top first, I thought it was just like all open, just with a little rail. I was like, that's intense. And just straight down. But, yeah, it's like a color.
What would you like? So we are back at the hotel.
Alright, shut all the lights off.
Before to rest before dinner, and we were just at a market because while we were walking around we didn't have lunch. We just had a gelato, and then we stopped by and got a small focaccia sandwich that had prosciutto, arugula, and tomato, which was really good. The gelato was not very good. And I'll show you guys what we got. So we got this Parmesan Reggiano, which is where the tour was in Parma. It's not the same brand, but it has all the signs of it being authentic and organic. And I think this was like €7.60. And then we got some, we're gonna make another sandwich to eat because we're still hungry and we have some time before dinner. And then we got some cheese. We got some grapes. I got this sweet gummy strawberry thing. We got two different kind of breads. Got this kind of bread, and it's like another sandwich bread, like a roll, yeah. And then some kind of chips and yogurt for tomorrow to try, because I like yogurt and I wanted to try. I've been their yogurt. This morning before we left to the train station, we just ate quickly what we had, and we had banana yogurt. It definitely does not taste like American yogurt. It tasted like a very subtle, mostly liquidy. It was very liquidy, like a kefir type. Not very sour, but like a, yeah, kefir, pretty much. Kefir. Is that what you were saying? Yeah, in the store now they have kefir. Yeah, kefir, I guess people say it. Okay, so this one's like a pistachio one, so I wanted to try that. And this one's just a whole milk blueberry one. And yeah, we're gonna make some sandwiches, chill, and then walk a little bit before dinner, and that will be it.
Oh, that's so cool. This is the drying room.
Oh.
And it leaks to here.
Wow.
That's so smart.
It smells good. birthday to me?
It was my birthday. My hand is
Very good. We got the pistachio and chocolate. It's very good. The consistency. Well, we're gonna have tiramisu after dinner. Yeah. Fish of the day, and we got Alright, you guys, so it's our last day in La Spezia, and we're heading out to Florence tomorrow. We did 2 days, so yesterday was my husband's birthday, and we came from Parma, so we just got situated in our Airbnb, and then we cruised around the city. There's not a lot to do. I mean, in like 2 hours, I think we saw pretty much everything, but it's definitely a nice spot to kind of relax and go from the super busy, even though it is a bit busy here because it's a port city, and we did land here on a Saturday, so all the families and everyone was out, so it was a bit busy. Today on a Sunday, I feel like it was a little less. Maybe the people that were here for the cruise left. Definitely not as busy as yesterday. But today we went to Cinque Terre, and I'm so happy that we decided to go early. So we left the train at 7. So we almost finished these, but these are called potato croquettes, and they're just fried mashed potatoes with some cheese and pepper, and it's really good. Anyways, you guys, we went to Cinque Terre at 7 in the morning, and it was perfect. Like until about 10:30, we had the place to ourselves. Like the first hour, there was like nobody there. We had a cafe, like there was just a few locals walking around getting breakfast and going to places. But until 10:30, it was absolutely perfect. And then after that, all the tourists and tourist groups were coming, and it got crazy. So we left at 1, like we made it till 1. But we went to 3 different towns, and we saw all the things. It wasn't as beautiful as from the water, but the ferry was working only from Vernazza to Matarossa. Like the weather, the water was very, very, very crazy. We looked at the ferry, and it made us already seasick, which we don't get seasick, but it was like rocking, and we're like, nope, we're not gonna do that. So, and I'm really glad we got the Cinque Terre pass, but I don't know, I don't feel like it's peak season, but the price on it was definitely on the high price. It was like, it was 35 euros for a pass for a day. So, but it was definitely worth it because we took several trains that would have cost more if we bought each ticket individually. So
they let you use the toilet.
Yeah, and then and it lets you use the toilet. Yeah, so after 1, we came back and we just chilled, took a nap in our hotel, and now we're out for pizza for dinner, and then we're gonna go get gelato, and that'll be it for today. And then later I'll share my pros and cons of La Spezia. So I got the Parma with arugula, Parmesan, and fresh Parma prosciutto, and he got the original margarita. You guys, this is so good. It has like gulps or drops of mozzarella, cherry tomatoes, arugula, fresh Parma prosciutto, and arugula. It is so good. And
Slice that cheese.
yeah, like little gulps or what are they? Not gulps.
No, it's just
Plops.
little slices.
Yeah. And the crust and the pizza dough is like thin and super crispy. It's like really good. Right, you guys, I just wanted to show you quickly how we dry our clothes here. This is one of the best racks so far out of all of the Airbnbs, but there's a washer and I just pin them or hang them. Pinning them actually helps them dry faster, but this is how we're drying our clothes. And yeah. All right, you guys, we are packing up and getting ready for bed, and tomorrow we are taking off. At our train station leaves at 8, or our train leaves at 8 in the morning, so we're probably gonna try and head towards there around 7:30. And yeah, so my thoughts on La Spezia is it's a pretty decent town. I think I can't give it like a full normal review because we were here during a weekend, so I feel like yesterday was really crowded because of I'm assuming a cruise ship came in, because it really looked like that, because it was a lot of like older retired people, and they were following like this tour guide everywhere, and there was a lot of them, so I'm guessing that was probably from a cruise ship. But overall, I like the town. It's definitely very walkable. I would say 90% it felt safe. It wasn't greatly lit everywhere, so we tried to just stick to like the main big streets. And we weren't out too late today or yesterday, because we were just tired from travel and walking and everything like that. But mostly I would say did not see, I mean, even during the day, like everyone just seemed to mind their own business, didn't really see anything sketchy or weird. What else? Weather was great. In the morning was really cold, and it would warm up like lunchtime, and then I felt like, okay, definitely take off the sweater and shorts would be more comfortable. But all the locals wore like, again, like khaki pants. Was there leather? I don't think I saw leather. Yeah, I guess some leather jackets, a lot of kind of like jeans jacket kind of types, but definitely jackets, light jackets and sweaters for sure. That's what we wore, and we wore jeans. And then when we came back to the room, to the apartment at 1, we changed. I feel like I'm losing my voice for some reason.
Ice cream, it's called. That's it.
Yeah, we had gelato like at 8 p.m. and it was quite, it got quite chilly and windy as well. Around when we went out, it was like almost 7. It was like 6:30, and it was already chilly. So what else can I say about? Okay, it's safe, it's walkable. The temperature is pretty much kind of the same, cold in the morning and night, and perfect, like definitely gets a bit too warm during the day. Food, I think, food, 70% of the time the food was good. So again, this is a port city, that there's a lot of tourists. Oh, everyone spoke English pretty much. All of the
English.
because I would say something in Italian. I was gonna say Spanish. Say something in Italian, and they would just answer me back in English. Most of the time, I would answer them back in Italian if I knew what I was saying. But there were some times where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna speak English because there's a few words that I was not sure. So yeah, and Cinque Terre, everyone pretty much spoke English there, workers as well.
Stuff was more expensive.
Yeah,
For the same reason.
yeah, over there stuff was more expensive. We paid €3 for a cappuccino, where usually everywhere else you'll pay like €180 for a cappuccino. Here prices are like they're not. You can find places that have really good prices, and you can find places here that are like crazy or like expensive for us. So we got a gelato on the first day, right by the marina area, and it was not good at all. The price was fine. It was, I think, like $2.80 for a small one, so that's about the price. So price was normal, but both of the flavors were just not good. And then that day later after dinner, I found a place that I guess I had saved, and this place we just stumbled across it. And that one was super good. The price was the same, $2.80 for the small one. And it was really, really good. Did we get it twice or only one time? I think we just got it once, right?
Once, and then again tonight, another one.
But a different place.
Different place, yeah.
Yeah.
Different day.
Yeah, that was really good. And then today we got gelato 2 times. One in Cinque Terre. Cinque. I don't know. Cinque. So
5.
we also got one in Cinque Terre, which was really good. But we paid $4.50 for a small one with 2 flavors. So almost double.
Everything on the Cinque Terre is...
Yeah, well, it's like...
It's not really an island.
No, it's not an island, but it's right by the ocean, and it's very touristic. And I'm assuming it's just harder to get stuff there.
Yeah.
So it makes sense why it's more expensive. And the towns are very, very tiny. But the gelato was good. We got mango and lemon, and they tasted like you're eating a mango, like a perfect sweet mango and a lemon. Like, it's so fresh, so citrusy, like it was perfect flavors, enough like sugar and everything. It was good, and the texture was great. Let's see, what did we have? So yesterday we went out to a fancy dinner, and for my husband's birthday, and we got lobster with pasta, and we got like a fresh catch of the day baked fish, and both of them were okay. It was overpriced, but again, it's fish and seafood, so I guess I would expect that. I feel like it was a little bit, well, I don't know. I feel like the prices were okay for what it was. It was okay. It was good-ish, but not like, wow. I would probably give it like a 5 out of 10 maybe. I think for the fish, for the lobster with the pasta and water and 1 tiramisu, we paid 70.
Something like that.
70. So, I mean, that's without drinks. You paid for water, but
The drinks are the
No drinks. I mean, I feel like a lot of people end up spending a lot on dinners because they buy wine and stuff like that. So that adds up a lot. But today we went to a pizza place that was like right around the corner, and it was really good. And we paid $23 for 2 pizzas, 2 little potato croquetas. They're just like fried mashed potatoes, like long, and they were really good. And Coke and 2 bottles of water, so that was not bad at all. So food is, again, like anywhere else, like we found really good places, and then we did bump into places that were not good as well. What else? Weather is good. No rain, sun, nice. I think, yeah. So yeah, I think that is it of my review. And we will see you guys in Florence. Bye.